Good morning. I am so excited for today. I am going to Epcot, back to the festival. I am so excited. I love the Flower and Garden Festival so much, but this time we just have one goal and one goal only. We're going to take in all the topiaries that they have there. There's so many cool ones. Off the top of my head, I think of the Peter Pan one, Fighting Hook, and the alligators right next to it. Or there's a really fun Moana one, so I'm really excited. So I want to take you guys along with me today. But first up, we're gonna do a get ready with me, and I'm just really excited for today. We're just gonna make everything bright. So it's pretty much gonna be the opposite of this Ursula shirt, but we're just leaving this on to do my makeup just in case I get anything on it. But I'm really excited today, so I want to do my makeup with you guys, but I'm starting off with this e.l.f. It's a foundation, but I mainly just use it for concealer. I found when I'm in Disney, I don't like to do a heavy load of makeup, especially with the humidity, because honestly, a lot of it you will sweat off. So I always say I like getting photos done very early on in the day before my makeup just sweats off, especially like with my hair. I found I definitely do not like straightening my hair for Disney. There's so many other hairstyles that you could do instead of straightening your hair. That's honestly so much fun. And you can base it around like your Mickey ears too, because sometimes I'm like thinking about that. So I almost like doing like a half up, half down type style. I found that looks the cutest with your ears. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to put this on. This is super important so I don't get any makeup in my hair. But next, I haven't done this in a while, but I'm gonna add a little bit of my bronzer stick. And I like to let my concealer to soak in so it really like attaches to my skin. But I love this. I just do a very light line. But I blend this in before my concealer. That way, if I mess up any of the lines, the concealer could kind of go over. And I just think it smooths everything out so it doesn't look too like cakey, I guess. But I just do something very light. So now I'll blend that in. If you love going to Epcot during the festivals, comment down below what your favorite festival is. I know a lot of people love the Food and Wine Festival. That's what it is, right? The Food and Wine Festival. I personally haven't been to that one yet. Or maybe I have and I just haven't really like tried any of the different stands. The Flower and Garden one is my favorite. I just think it's so beautiful, especially if you're going with like a big family. I think anybody could take time to enjoy it. I know my gram would love to see it. I'm trying to convince her to come because she loves gardening, she loves her plants, and she would just absolutely love that. But yeah, it's something I feel like everybody can take in, and it's so beautiful, and like it has a lot of the iconic Disney movies. There's like this Winnie the Pooh one with Winnie, Eeyore, Piglet, Rabbit, I'm pretty sure. I love that one. And each country is themed to the different movies where that movie took place. So I think that's so much fun that Disney does that. They think of every single detail. I'm sure there's so much about Disney that I don't even know yet. I heard someone behind me in line the other day talk about like something, chess pieces hidden in the Haunted Mansion that one of the creators of the ride put in just so people could like look for them. But he was saying that there's like missing pieces. I was just listening in on this conversation, not gonna lie. But I'm like, I need to research that because that sounds really cool. So there's definitely so many hidden gems. And even when you're hanging out in line with your family, look for hidden Mickeys. I'm sure there's probably so many things you could search up about like whatever ride you're directly on, because every single one has something super cool about it. So definitely look up that. But now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. I do a really small brush. I see a lot of people do like the thick brushes. I don't know. I thought bronzer was supposed to be like a small line, but like I said in my last video, I'm pretty sure I never really used makeup correctly, but it's okay. As long as it looks okay. That's my biggest fear, is like it looks okay to me, because I don't get the best natural lighting until the sun is fully up. Like the sun is not fully up right now. So right now I'm working with like the lighting I have in my bathroom. So sometimes I'm not really sure what it looks like, and I just always hope that like someone will tell me. This is a lot. But that's the thing. So we put this bronzer on first so then the concealer can fix it. At least we hope. But then something else that I always do, like whatever kind of colors I'm using, I add to my eyeshadow. So this is going to end up being like the basis of our eyeshadow. And plus, the good thing about putting this on is that when I put this concealer in, anything that like goes down, the concealer could grab. But I'm really excited today. Like I said, like Epcot in general is one of my favorite places to be, but let alone the festival. And oh, they also have this like beautiful place. It's the Butterfly Landing. And last time, I went the first day of the festival. Maybe we'll have to take a stop in, because I went the first day of the festival and I saw butterflies flying around, but it wasn't anything too crazy. And I saw a lot of caterpillars. There was a few caterpillar is still in the cocoon, so they're ready to be a butterfly, but I'm wondering if there will be more out now, because there are still butterflies, but the first time I ever went to the festival, it was like late April, and there was nothing. So I'm wondering if now that it's like the beginning of April, it would be the great time to like hit it. But who knows? I'm just really excited to go like check that out. I'm starting to get a little bit of a tan, so now I need to start getting different makeup. I'm from Pennsylvania, so it is still pretty much wintertime there. So all my makeup is super light. That's the thing, is like I think I kind of have a blindness for makeup too, that I get things too dark. So maybe this is a good thing that this helps me like blend my makeup in better. I'm not really sure, but I definitely want to look into getting like a BB cream, because that was one of my favorite makeups growing up, because it's just like a moisturizer but with like a little bit of a tint. So I think I might have to look into that, especially at Disney. It will be really helpful just having that you're putting on moisturizer. They normally have SPF in it, but it comes with a tint. That's all I need. I have a really red face, so my face is super uneven. That's the main reason I love putting makeup on. So I just need something that could help tone that down. Maybe I'll do some research on it, because I was also realizing that I do my makeup the same exact way since high school, and freshman year of high school was 10 years. That's way too long. Wait, maybe actually that's right. Yeah, I'm 24 and I started off high school at 14. 10 years ago. I've been doing makeup the same way for 10 years. That's actually insane. I wish I didn't think about that. 10 years. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, on to my favorite part, the blush, which I never liked blush until I moved to Florida. I just saw this one girl doing her makeup, and because I always think blush looks too like fake on me, like how I do it, but how she does it is she puts it on her cheeks first, and then she runs it through her nose and over. I don't know. You'll see how I'm doing this, but I think it makes it look more natural. I mean, you could definitely tell that I'm wearing blush, but I think it brightens up my face. That's why I kind of laid back on the bronzer for a little bit, because I think the bronzer like made me look tired. And I was like, I need something. Just add one new thing to my makeup routine. And I'm like, it needs to be blush. So that's what we're doing, because that's key. I'm really excited because I think maybe once a week I'll try to search something new for makeup, because I am due for new makeup soon. Especially my mascara. My mascara is beyond dry. But yeah, I'm so excited for today. I'm thinking about getting Joffrey's, because I love Joffrey coffee. And they still have their like iced coffee special drink from Valentine's Day, and it's my favorite. It must be super popular that they haven't gotten rid of it yet, because I love it. All right, and then this just looks crazy, but I just take the big brush and I just pat it over my eyes. Like I said, we're using everything on my face on my eyes too. So that way everything can blend together. Now we're gonna use an eyeshadow brush to put the blush on my eyes. This way everything is really blending in with each other. I'm also wondering, because I've been to Epcot a few times since the first time I went for the festival, I am wondering if there will be anything else added. I did go on the Living with the Land ride over the weekend, and they added more of different, like a few more things for different movies. I know Tangled is at the end. I think they added more Moana stuff. I think it was Belle. I remember seeing a rose. So I think we had like Belle in there too. So they definitely did it around kind of like the princesses, which I love, which I don't think, is Moana considered a princess yet? She is a princess, right? I'm not really sure. But see, I think this definitely brightens my face up. I mean, I'm definitely getting blush blindness because I just like it too much. But it also, I think putting your makeup on heavy, but not too heavy in the beginning is good for pictures. I always say, if it looks good in pictures, it doesn't matter what it looks like in real life. But then my makeup kind of disappears throughout the day anyway. I've tried all of the different sprays that you could get. Nothing works. So I just kind of go with it and just hope it looks good in the beginning. Get the pictures that you need to get. And I'm also just using a little bit of highlighter right now. And then I take this really small brush and I put it on the inner corner of my eye, because this really brightens your eyes. But yeah, I love this. And then the last thing I do... Oh, I have two more things I need to do. I'm gonna do mascara. I'm gonna do it off camera because I look crazy. Even my friends laugh at me when I put my mascara on. So I'll be right back. I realized I have a few more things because we still have to pick out my outfit too. But I'm doing my eyebrows right now. I put my first layer of mascara on, so my mascara is a little dry. So I put the first layer on, and then I do my eyebrows, and then I do my second layer of mascara. because then I really think it sticks better to my eyelashes and I can make my eyelashes a little bit longer, especially when my mascara is kind of at the end of its life, because I should probably be getting a new one soon. But I'm always getting new mascaras. That's one thing I actually get new of, because most of my makeup lasts me a really long time. A lot longer than I'd like to admit. I remember when I was in 9th grade, that's the last time I learned anything new about makeup. I used to get a new makeup product like once a week. That was my thing. That was the thing that I would collect. And I still have a lot of makeup from that. I throw out all of like the foundation and things like that, but like the powder I mainly have. I'm like, maybe I should throw that stuff away. But sometimes I forget how long I've had something for. But yeah, so that's my eyebrows. I think that honestly helps brighten up my face too, because I do have dark eyebrows, but this helps fill it in because I do have a couple like blank spots on my eyebrows. Now I'm just putting my hair in a bun and I just put it up, but I'm putting a second rubber band just to keep it down, because when you're in Disney, everything is kind of like all over the place. And then I bring some pieces down to kind of shape my face just a little bit, because if I do too much, my bun will fall out. So I'm just doing a little bit. I decided on this shirt. This is Winnie the Pooh Nature Lover. So I love this shirt and I think it's super fun for Epcot today. I am just really excited, but I have a few things. So I have to add my bracelets, and then I'm adding this little mushroom necklace for the Flower and Garden Festival. I think this is really cute. And especially when I have my hair up, I like to add a few more touches of jewelry. And this is definitely one that I love. And I also really like layering necklaces. I don't like buying necklaces that are attached to each other because for some reason they just like get twisted. And then I have this one that I'm gonna wear too. I don't know if you could really tell, but it has little pearls. I just think it's really pretty. And it goes good with this one, so I just love it. And I also like adding on this little ring. It's so pretty. And it also moves, so like I find myself playing with it a lot. And then this little crystal ring. I'm trying to think. Oh, and then my earrings. These are my favorite earrings. My friend made them for me. They're little waffles. How cute. I almost forgot a really important step. So I just put on matte lipstick because this holds this one on better. So that's why my lips look like a little light purple. Okay, then the last final step, we have to add Eeyore. So I'm just gonna attach him right to my backpack. And then I have Winnie the Pooh ears that are in my car. I just left them there because I'm like, I know I'm gonna need them. So this is my fun little outfit. I'm also wearing purple leggings, but I'll get back to you in a second so I can show you the finishing look with the ears on. I finally made it to Epcot. I have my Winnie the Pooh ears on, so I'm really excited for today. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can follow along and see more videos, and make sure you follow so you can see the video after this of me exploring Epcot and picking out some of my favorite topiaries that they have for the International Flower and Garden Festival.